Today on Reads Reads, we're actually going to look at one of the big pieces here for my G.I. Joe collections of the first of the Mad Marauders, or Slaughter's Marauders as they were known back in the original late 80s. And we're going to kick it off, of course, with our buddy here, of course, Gabriel Barbecue Kelly. So let's come on and enjoy what we got with this wonderful action figure. First of all, a big thank you to our new subscribers here. I just realized you do it, so thank you for doing it and liking our videos here. It helps with the algorithm. I appreciate everybody for that. For huge thanks here as we continue with these reviews as time goes on. That we'll of course be able to do more of these here. I got a bunch set up here the next couple of weeks. Also, this will be the last one that is officially recorded in the current studio like this here. I use usually OBS with the 4K camera. I will be switching here to Riverside very soon. So shout out to Riverside here for the notifications and everything for them too. Go ahead and like that up in here. I sadly don't have any co-work, but I do want to thank them for the encouragement and everything for our new video processing, which we'll do with our next video here on collectibles, which will continue the G.I. Joe classifieds here. I have two of them ready to go, but we'll talk about that a little later on too. But let's get over to here too, because as you can see, I am going to be doing something very, very different as I get my little placemat in here too in my G.I. Joe and Cobra little area here, by the way. And if everybody's wondering this little thing here, I'll actually reveal this in an upcoming video about what this little placemat actually is. It's not really a placemat, but it's a laminated classic piece here, and it's really great for the displays here. But enough of that. Let's talk about old Gabe here, old Gabe Barbecue here, which of course, as you usually know him. Now, this is actually the second release from G.I. Joe Classifieds. The original, of course, was the classic barbecue here with the red and black outfit and everything else. This, of course, is Sergeant Marauders here. Or the Mad Marauders. They were later redone for various copyrights and other reasons too in that too. This is item number 58 of this too of the repaint. As you can see, there is no visual window on this, unlike the other barbecue, which is a pretty cool one too. I'm going to leave a link to some of the pieces so people can check out the classic barbecue versus the Marauders version too, which has that nice, really kind of repaint killer. So if I look over here too, it's pretty cool. It has fantastic art here. You'll be able to see that on the side window here in a minute here on our pieces. Like I said, this is number 58 here, but of course, this is, of course, Gabriel Barbecue Kelly. After G.I. Joe switched from Sunpo to Deke back in 1987, I believe. Yes, it was that 87, 88. Of course, the animation changed, but they had taken several of the characters, and in good old Hasbro fashion, they took some of the things, took the molds, gave them repaints, and rechristened them, variants of everything else. A little different than something like, say, Storm Shadow or Snake Eyes or Cobra Commander. I mean, all Barbecue did went from his red and kind of charcoal, if you pardon the pun here, to, of course, this. And, of course, I've always loved Barbecue. Favorite episode, of course, is The Viper. I've come to vipe your windows. If you know what I'm telling you, like I said, check the show links here for that episode. I got a link right here on YouTube. You can check that out. But let's get over to here, because I'm also going to do something very scary. I'm going to open this. Yes, I'm going to open this. I've already cut the tape very carefully here. So let's do this. This is a true unboxing. The collector in me is hurting right now as I do this, but I do it for everybody here. So as we open here, very nice, simple side up here. If I pull up here, it has a nice little piece here. Oh, here he comes out right there. Look at that. Awesome, amazing. So that's a nice little twist tie over here of rope areas here. We'll have that on a close-up in a second here, so let's put him over there. Also, these versions actually come with a little stand here, which is pretty cool. It has all the accessories in here, too. If I open this up, yes, so if I open this up for this little second, because usually how you'll do is you'll do it and you'll display it like this. You can display it in the case like this, so it might fall over on that. Works better that way. And then if you look in here, there's nothing really else in the box. I mean, the artwork is beautiful and everything else. Let's put that to the side there. Worry about that later. But yeah, right here has Gabriel Barbecue Kelly. Put it right here. It has the current G.I. Joe logo on there too, which is the updated versions right here. So if you put it right here, you'll get his nameplate. And if I open this up very carefully, yeah, right here, if I open this very carefully, you'll have his assembly pieces here, which has the Cobra G.I. Joe here. Now, this is very interesting, too, here. This is a paper bag. I'm not going to open this, but I do have the video pieces over here on the side, which will come in here. It comes with the classic Firefighters pinch axe, as well as his regular pistol, as well as his oxygen tank and exhaustion system is in this as well, too. But it has that lovely thing, and I have to say, too, I cannot open this. This is just too pretty. But let's set it over there to the side here. And let's go ahead, besides this cool little stand here, put that right there. Let's go ahead and take a look at Gabriel Barbecue Kelly.
I think you can all see that now very well here as I go ahead and talk. But as you can see here, very nice, very simple on it. You have the nice details in the mask and the helmet, a little goggle. Now here's a little something, both in the regular barbecue costume, classic red and charcoal look, and also adhere to. These is not removable. This, I mean, it's really good. You can turn the head, you can get a nice little posable here. He's got his tanks on and everything else. But that's one thing too, and I'm wondering if they're going to come out with this too. But he's very many times you actually saw Gabe here without his helmet on. Actually, in cartoon, they actually show that. I mean, it's very interesting. We just got recently airtight. And several of the other Vipers just recently came out from Hasbro here for the classified section, and you can take their helmets off. You actually can see their faces, and here we can't. I mean, if you did, you'd have Gabe's actually he's got slightly reddish hair and everything's really cool. I really like this character. He's actually the son of firefighters. Another great episode, Prisoners of Cobra two-parter, where actually he was on shore leave and his dad and mom actually got kidnapped, who was actually a longtime fur from, but actually showing that Gabe was actually from a long line of firefighters who went into the military. But really nice thing. I like it here. We got the little tin for his satchel here, so you can see right here in the video too. His cousins here, his plug guns here. The arms are really nice. There's actually some nice detail on this too. If I get that a little closer, you can see it. There's some very nice details. The boots are really good. It's very military kind of firefighter piece to it as well. And like I said, the satchel gun holster is really nice. I really do like this. The backpack's over here, but yeah, I can see that blaster ready to go. His little firefighter axe ready here in his hand. These are very postable. I can actually feel that. Really nice. He's got his different packs here for the military here, but this has got some very nice detail. I mean, look at this. This is a very, very pretty figure here. I mean, this is beautifully done. I really like the parts on here. The paint jobs are, but like I said, I do like this. I do like the classic barbecue the most too. I mean, I know when they repainted this and they did all the Marauders color, which was the blue and green, I felt like he kind of got the cheap piece. Same thing with Mutt and Junkyard. Same thing with Mutt. It's actually the costume thing, and Mutt and Junkyard just came out, I think, 2 months ago. You can pick those guys up on the pack right now. Once they come out with the Marauders version, I'm going to, of course, get that part for the collection too. But if you look at this, this is really nice for a repaint. It's got really nice colors. They're very, very solid. I have to say the original action figure, I remember when those came out because I did watch G.I. Joe to the very end, and I love the cartoon version, but I felt like that was kind of at the time just a cheap repaint. It was the same mold and everything. This one, it's still the same mold, and it doesn't have, like I said, the removable helmet, which would be really nice too. But I do like the colors and the details, like on the original figure here, and it pops a lot better versus on what the old 1988 version looked like. And it's really good. I mean, it's a classic action figure here. I mean, it's got a really nice detail, but this was definitely worth it. And the fact that I actually opened this is even more shocking. So, but this is really nice. No, he's not coming out of the cave stuff for this too. No, I'm going to hopefully have all the Marauders at one point, maybe in the next couple of months or in the next year. But no, I really like this. This is a really high-end figure, and I really do like the details on barbecue. It looks really good. Like I said, one thing I would change, I really, really wish they had a removable helmet.
Is, of course, the Mad Marauders version of Barbecue. Good old Gabe Barbecue Kelly here. I really like this figure. I've always liked the Marauders as a character. It were some of my favorite later G.I. Joe teams thing here. This was actually a set outside the Python Patrol that I really feel like as a collector, this is definitely something I've gotten into. I really do like this. It's very nice. I felt there was a little bit more work in the original classifieds versus this box, which is still nice, but I mean, for a 6.47 action figure, and like I said, the accessories from his extinguisher gun, his battle axe, and his firefighter axe, and everything. I mean, it's got some nice accessories. There's just a couple of small changes with the different types of axes. One's military, one's regular firefighter. But I mean, it's almost a complete repaint, which I understand. If you're a big barbecue fan, even if you got some of the classic inch pieces too, this would be good. But like I said, it'd be really nice if they did come out with removable helmets so you could actually see Gabe and everything else. I'd love to have his chef outfit. As you can see, my outfit here today, I went with the barbecue look here and my hat, barbecue dad. I just made some pork chops actually. They were really good. But I really like this. Great action figure. Like I said, I would have wished they would have done that or maybe added something a little different. I mean, but this is a classic repaint. It's perfect if you're a completist or you love the Marauders like I did from G.I. Joe. So, this as a toy, as a collectible is really nice. And now I'm going to Carefully put them back in the box, like so. Okay, we're going good so far. And okay, here we go. Okay, up, we're in. We're in. And we're sealed. So we're good to go here, everybody. So that's it. Check it out in the comments. Definitely think of liking and subscribing and everything else. As they say, yo, Joe, go there. And I will see you next time, which, believe it or not, it will be time finally for my first review of Cobra. See you laters.